Alright, let's get right into it. Number 8. Fruit juices, health halo. Fruit juice sounds innocent enough. It's fruit. It's juice. What could go wrong? Well, here's the problem. Most fruit juice is basically fruit sugar without the fiber. When you eat an orange, the fiber slows down how fast the sugar hits your bloodstream. But when you drink orange juice, you're basically mainlining all the sugar from multiple oranges at once, without the stuff that keeps your blood sugar stable. Even 100% juice can pack 20 to 30 grams of sugar per glass. And juice cocktails? Even worse. They're often just sugar water with a splash of fruit flavor. Your liver processes fructose, fruit sugar, differently than glucose, and too much of it can contribute to fatty liver disease over time. Yes, the same thing you can get from drinking too much alcohol. So while juice might seem healthier than soda, your body honestly can't tell the difference when it comes to sugar overload. If you want the nutrients, eat the actual fruit. Your teeth and your pancreas will both thank you. Number 7. Fancy coffee drinks. Your daily coffee might not even be coffee anymore. It's dessert in a cup, wearing a caffeine disguise. Those caramel-whipped hazelnut pumpkin latte concoctions? They can have more calories and sugar than a slice of cheesecake. And yes, I'm looking at you. Seasonal holiday drinks. Here's the trick. Caffeine itself is calorie-free, but coffee shops know black coffee is too bitter for most people, so they pump it full of syrups, flavored creamers, and whipped cream until your morning pick-me-up becomes a milkshake with a degree in psychology. And here's the kicker. That much sugar hits your bloodstream faster than you can say venti, causing a big insulin spike followed by a mood and energy crash that makes you want another sugary coffee. Congratulations! You've just been recruited into the caffeine sugar loop, a vicious cycle where your morning ritual is secretly a metabolic roller coaster. If you want the caffeine without the sugar sabotage, stick to black coffee or add a splash of milk and minimal sweetener. Your pancreas will thank you, and you'll avoid turning your coffee habit into an all-day snack attack. Number 6. Healthy flavored yogurt. Ah yes, yogurt, the Instagram breakfast of champions. A bowl of creamy goodness topped with berries and granola. You're practically a wellness influencer now. Except, check the label. Surprise! That vanilla bean yogurt has more sugar than a candy bar. In fact, some popular brands pack 15 to 25 grams of sugar into a single serving. For perspective, that's like eating a scoop of ice cream and calling it a probiotic. Here's the tricky part. Yogurt companies love to slap low fat on the front. Sounds virtuous, right? But actually, it means they've removed fat, which gives flavor, and replaced it with sugar to keep you coming back for more. It's food marketing 101. Make you feel healthy while slowly sabotaging your pancreas. Yes, yogurt can be good for you. Plain Greek yogurt is full of protein and gut-friendly bacteria. But most flavored ones? Just dessert in disguise. They'll give you a quick sugar rush, then leave you hungry an hour later, wondering why your stomach sounds like a dying walrus in a meeting. Moral of the story: if you wouldn't put it in your morning coffee because it's too sweet, it probably doesn't belong in your healthy breakfast. Number 5. Instant noodles. Instant regret. Instant noodles are basically the food equivalent of texting your ex. It feels good in the moment, but you're going to regret it later. Sure, they're cheap, they're fast, and they taste like salty heaven in a cup. But here's the deal. They're loaded with refined carbs, sodium levels that could season an Olympic-sized swimming pool, and a sprinkle of mystery additives you probably can't pronounce without a chemistry degree. The sodium alone is a plot twist. A single pack can have over 1,500 milligrams. That's nearly your entire day's recommended intake. High sodium over time doesn't just make you bloated. It can raise your blood pressure and make your heart work harder than a toddler trying to lift a watermelon. And then there's the seasoning packet, a powdered blend of flavor and MSG, monosodium glutamate, which isn't inherently evil, but in this context, it's like putting glitter on a trash fire. Some instant noodle varieties are even fried before packaging, which means you're getting a side of unnecessary trans fats with your soup. Look, eating instant noodles once in a while isn't going to doom you, but if they're your go-to lunch, your body might start sending you passive-aggressive health warnings. like feeling sluggish, swollen, and craving an actual vegetable. Number 4. Microwave popcorn with extras. Microwave popcorn should be fine. Popcorn is literally just corn kernels, right? But then the snack industry got involved and decided to turn it into a butter-flavored chemistry experiment. Those buttery microwave bags often contain artificial flavors, excess sodium, and sometimes trans fats. And the chemical coating inside the bag, that's been linked to health concerns when heated up. To make things worse, the movie theater butter version is often so salty and greasy that you could actually feel more dehydrated after eating it, which is impressive for something that was supposed to be a light snack. If you love popcorn, buy plain kernels and pop them in an air popper or on the stove with a little oil. Then season it yourself. Real butter, herbs, or even nutritional yeast if you want to be fancy. You get the crunch without the side order of regret. Number 3. Bread's sneaky sugar game. You think you're being healthy by choosing whole wheat bread over white. It's brown. It's got grainy little seeds in it. It must be good for you, right? Except, here's the plot twist. A lot of store-bought bread is basically sugar in disguise. No, really. Even the multigrain ones often have added sweeteners like high fructose corn syrup, molasses, or sugar to make it taste less like cardboard. The worst part? Your body doesn't care if the sugar is sprinkled on a donut or baked into a slice of healthy bread. It all breaks down into glucose, spikes your blood sugar, and leaves you with the energy crash equivalent of a toddler after cake at a birthday party. And if you're thinking, fine, I'll just buy the gluten-free bread. Surprise! Many gluten-free breads have even more sugar and starch to make up for the missing gluten structure. It's like swapping out your broken chair for a burning couch. On a biological level, constantly spiking your blood sugar trains your body to overproduce insulin, which over time can lead to insulin resistance. The biological equivalent of your cells saying, "We're closed. Please take your sugar elsewhere." That's not just a weight thing. It's linked to type 2 diabetes, inflammation, and even mood swings that make you want to throw your phone at the wall. So yeah, bread might not be evil, but it's definitely the sly roommate stealing from your health bank account when you're not looking. Number 2. Granola's sweet little lie. Granola has somehow convinced the world it's the breakfast of hikers, yogis, and clean-living nature people. And sure, it's got oats, nuts, maybe some dried fruit. But here's the problem. Many store-bought granolas are more sugar and oil than actual oats. It's basically candy wearing a Birkenstock. A single cup can pack 400 to 500 calories and 20+ grams of sugar. And because it's so crunchy and wholesome looking, you don't stop at the suggested serving size, which, by the way, is usually something insulting like 1/4 cup. That's basically one sad handful. The oil used in many granolas is often refined vegetable oil, which doesn't exactly scream health either. And the dried fruit? Often sweetened with more sugar, because apparently fruit wasn't sweet enough already. So yes, you can make granola healthy by making your own, or picking a low-sugar version. But most of the commercial stuff is just trail mix without the trail, and with a sugar crash as your reward. Number 1. Energy bars of betrayal. Energy bars have mastered the art of deception. They're marketed with rugged mountain landscapes, words like fuel and protein, and pictures of almonds dramatically falling into chocolate. But many of them are basically candy bars with better PR. A lot of so-called protein bars have 20 to 30 grams of sugar, about the same as a Snickers, plus processed protein powders and cheap oils. Sure, they'll give you energy, but so would a slice of cake. The difference is you'd probably feel less smug eating the cake. Here's the problem. These bars are designed for extreme athletes burning thousands of calories a day, not for someone sitting at a desk, occasionally moving to the fridge. If you're not climbing mountains or running marathons, you might just be eating a glorified dessert in foil.